Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sandy K Nutrition, Health and Lifestyle Queen. I am doing something different this time. I'm launching my YouTube video and I'm launching it with a very special guest. Some of you might know him. Some of you might have heard of him. And some of you have no idea who he is, but his name is Dr. Bill Lawrence, and he's doing some pretty cool stuff right now. And the reason I am launching my YouTube video is because it's a different format than my typical podcast. However, I am going to launch my channel with Dr. Bill Lawrence, but I am going to have all my other podcasts here too. So the reason I decided to do this with Dr. Lawrence is because it's going to be in a webinar format. And I'm going to first preempt this with telling you who he is. Dr. Bill Lawrence is, first off, he has a law degree. He has a Bachelor of Science in Psychology, and he has a PhD in nutrition. However, he has been in the field of longevity since I think around 1990. And right now, for the last 3 years, actually, he's been conducting some incredible clinical trials on increasing health span. Now, if you're not sure what health span is, let me explain. Many of us get to a point in our lives where, we're kind of living our life. We're all healthy. We're doing well. But then we start to experience symptoms. We start to experience the breakdown of our bodies, wherever it might start. Maybe it's starting at the cellular level, and we're noticing energies depleted. All kinds of things happen as we get older, unfortunately. But there are things we can do. Of course, I'm going to say lifestyle. That is your foundation. That is your building block. So what you do does make a difference in that aging process. So Dr. Lawrence is conducting 2 specific clinical trials right now. One of them is on telomeres or telomeres, tomato, however you want to pronounce it. But really, telomeres, he's going to get into more detail, but telomeres is a very important marker of how we age. So basically, as we get older, our telomeres start to shorten, and then it makes us more susceptible to disease. That's number one. I'm doing very, very high level here, so you know what these videos are about. The second study, I should say, is on DNA methylation. So our methylating patterns change as we get older, and relating to this is epigenetics. So, flipping certain gene switches on and off. So that's the other study. I'm not going to get into those because that's what Dr. Lawrence is going to do. What I am going to say is that, first off, it's using Dr. Vladimir Kavanson's bioregulators. So these are peptide bioregulators in this study. And these peptide bioregulators come from animal tissue, and they're natural, and they're actually classified as a food supplement. So that's all I'm going to tell you about that. But what I am going to say is this: we do have power in what will happen to us as we age. Of course, and I actually just had a post on this, there's always going to be things that happen that are not within our control. But there's so much that we have in our lives that's within our control. And these studies that Dr. Lawrence is conducting right now on aging, methylation patterns, telomere length, this is actually already showing promise in aging better. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to have my health span end at 65 and then live until I'm 80 or whatever it is, sick and fighting diseases of aging. Those diseases can be many things: heart disease, cancer, diabetes. There's numerous out there that are relating to our bodies just starting to break down. So without further ado, I am going to cut on through to this first interview. It's the first of two parts with Dr. Lawrence. And again, it is a webinar style. So you're going to see a lot of slides. You're going to see a lot of information here, and feel free to take notes. And I'm excited to present this information to you.